All right, welcome back to Teach Me Money Methods. We're going to be looking at this new AI video generator that you can literally just pump a prompt into and it will just do everything about the video creation process, and you will have a video up and running for you. Now, I will say after testing it for a few videos, it's not perfect. Sometimes you'll have to rerun something or get your voiceovers corrected, but I'm going to show you that in this video. So I have one right here. You can go ahead. We'll just actually watch a little bit of it right now.
Ever looked at your vegetables and thought, why aren't you thriving like the Kardashians on social media? Well, fret not. Today, I'm unveiling the top secret gardening hacks that your vegetables have been whispering about. Get ready to dive into a garden of juicy, joyous, and jubilant veggies that are just waiting to burst with life. All right, let's get our hands dirty. Not with mud, but with awesomeness.
So I added in that story piece, and I'll show you my secret, and that's kind of what I learned to do with this. But let's go and take a look at how you can do this. And I actually did subscribe to the Plus plan, so I'm actually paying $50 a month right now for this tool. But we're going to come over here and we can just go to home. You can see I have a couple of videos created already, but we would just go to the create video button. I'll show you, they have different workflows right here. We can go a YouTube explainer. I like that one. Script to video. That's cool as well. And that's the one that I am going to use in a second, but we'll get started with a prompt right over here. So I'm going to go with the YouTube explainer video. And then let's just say we want to create a 3-minute video. You can actually choose, I don't know, I haven't tested 15 minutes or 10 minutes out if it can actually do that, but we're going to go just for fun. I've been doing about 3 or 4 minutes. We'll stick with 3 minutes right here. And you're just going to say a prompt. I'm going to go ahead and just say, create a video about motivating to lose weight and start working out. Right? I'm literally just going to say that one prompt right there. You can put more things in here. Try to use a story when it fits and add some extra motivation and some humor. And that's it, right? And then we can go over here and we're just going to say motivation, and then settings. For this one, we'll probably go with a male. So I'm going to go with male. And I will give you a tip though. I used female a couple times and I chose I wanted the New York accent, but then like halfway through it would run into some issues, and it just wouldn't be, it wouldn't work. And that's where I'm saying that it doesn't work 100% of the time. So I found that it works better when you just select, I'm going to go with male this time. But when you just say clear American voice without the specific accents, I think it works better. You can add a watermark. I don't want to do that. And then you have this, use iStock normally. I'm just going to say use fewer iStock media on this one. And then we'll just say continue. So then it'll actually have our nice simple prompt in there. And I'll show you how we can use a way more complex prompt in there. It can get more complex. And then I'm going to say generate video. It's going to go and do some analyzation, and then it will come back and we'll choose one more thing. A few last little settings. Right now it's thinking, right? And then we will be able to get it to really go out and start creating this for us. So right now it's preparing, but it's not actually building our video right now. It'll do that in one of the last steps. Right now it's just coming up with, it's analyzing our text and so forth. And if you want to go check this out, so right over here, it just said get fit, not quit, a motivational journey. So we can say that this is for fitness enthusiasts, weight loss seekers, health conscious. I mean, all three of those would work, but let's go with fitness enthusiasts. Look and feel, we've got inspiring, professional, and bright. It selected inspiring, and I will tell you that depending on what you put in that prompt, it will select bright or professional or something like that. Ahead of, it won't always just pick inspiring. It actually is good at picking this, most of the time. So right here, inspiring, absolutely. I would choose that over bright and professional. And then we'd come in here and we have YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I want this for YouTube. And then we're going to go ahead and continue. You get one last chance right there to edit the prompt, but now it's going to go and create our video. We will come back in just a second. So now I'll show you, something else I did for prompting. So I came over here and I said this, I said, I have a gardening beginners YouTube channel. I would like you to create an engaging video on this topic right here. And then please create a YouTube script for a 4-minute YouTube video with the details below. Make an engaging hook followed by the main content, then a brief conclusion. Make a call to action to click the first link in the description and yada yada, right? And I said, please try to be humorous at a few times in the video. Make the tone upbeat, engaging, and personable. Incorporate a story one time in the video if it makes sense with this topic. Also, this is a tutorial or information type video, so be as factual and professional as you can. Only provide the narration script, not any scene suggestions. And I have a very hard time with that with ChatGPT. It always comes out and it gives you these opening hooks and these brackets and so forth. I had a lot more. It actually did pretty good right here. But I had some other ones I can come over here and show you that it does a lot of crazy stuff like cut to scene. It gives you all these different things. And so I really kind of just tried to optimize the prompt, and I got it pretty good to where all you have to do is just remove a couple of these bracket things, right? I did see somebody that comes in here and they, instead of saying a YouTube script, you would say, please create a YouTube story, or maybe please create a story. That might work, but then I'm also telling it to actually add a personal story in over here or whatever. And so it might get confused on that, right? So sometimes you can't really win, but you just have to kind of fool around with it and see what works best for you. So then we'll come back and so this is where I took this, the script right here, and then I actually did come into the AI and I created a video based on that script. So now we can come in here and see what it came up with for us. Right now it's kind of rendering that. So we can watch a little bit of this right now. I'll go ahead and open this up right here and let's see what we've got so far. And sometimes from this screen, it doesn't work. Like you just can't get it to work right here. This is also where you can come in here and make changes in this box right here. You can say delete the scene, the current scene. You can make this scene half as long. You can also push this edit button right here and you can pull up any scene you want to change over here, right? So right over here, right off the bat, I would want to change this to a female's voice because they seem to have used quite a bit of female. Well, I guess there is more male imagery and videos over here as well. So we'll go ahead and leave it the way it is. But right over here, you can adjust the script. You can do all kinds of different things. If I go to edit script right over here, we can also come in here and change the script and then apply change, which is super, super cool. So there's a lot of different things you can do in here. You can definitely tell they're still kind of in their beta stages with this, but they feel comfortable enough to launch this as a paid tool. I do think that there are a lot of people have made videos about this, and no, I haven't seen any creator create a video about this saying anything wrong with it, right? And while this is a mind-blowing tool that you're able to do everything with AI, and it really is insane, it's not perfect, and there are some hiccups, there are some bugginesses to it, and that you just need to be aware of that you're kind of in a beta and it's just going to get better and better. Okay. So I just want to be honest with you and tell you that the tool is not perfect. It might take you a couple runs. You might have to do some editing right here, but you could literally just say right here, you could say, change, from male, voiceover to female. You could literally say that and say generate and it would change it for you. But I want to see what this looks like right now. So it's been a few minutes. I think it might work now. I do want to change this to a 720 and let's see if we can get this to work. So you can see the lines right here and it's just not working for us to play. In this preview section, I just can't get this to play for me. Even selecting a section, it just doesn't play. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and export video. And this is one of the problems. So I'm actually going to exit out of here and see if that will help. If I go to home, and then so that is one of the issues. It's great that I just showed you that because we didn't do the export or the save. It literally just did not save our video at all. Even if I go to home, there's no video anywhere. There's history, exports, no history. Doesn't show up. I'm going to push refresh now. So we literally lost our video. Okay, here we go. So you do have to push the refresh button up here. This is why I like to show you this and test it out for you guys as well. We're going to go over here and it looks like we might be able to click on there and go back to where we were. Okay, cool. So we're back to where we were. There we go. So that is a bug right there, right? I had to exit out of this preview and I'm on a very powerful, extremely fast computer. So I know that it's not that, and I have very fast internet connection. I had to exit out of this and kind of navigate my way around, coming back into this in order for this preview to work. So that's definitely something that the AI in video needs to be aware of, that they need to kind of fix that. I'm going to go over here and see if I can get this to 720 so it'll look pretty good. And then we will blow this up, and let's go watch this together real quick. And this is what you get with this tool.
Form their bodies while others struggle. It's a universal puzzle, isn't it? Some folks seem to glide through the process of shedding pounds and sculpting muscles, while others grapple with the mercurial scales, the relentless dieting, and the elusive search for the perfect workout routine. It's a battle, and sometimes it feels like an uphill one. What if we told you it's not just about diet and exercise, but also about mindset and determination? Meet John, a regular guy who struggled with weight all his life until one day he decided to make a change. His story is one of determination, resilience, and a sprinkle of humor. John, like many of us, had a love affair with comfort food and a long-standing relationship.
So right here, that's an issue, right? Because they're saying John, but they didn't actually, they had a female right there. So you would definitely need to change that, right?
Pill or an extreme diet. It was about small, sustainable changes. He swapped his soda for water, his chips for carrot sticks, and his sedentary lifestyle.
But this is that nice story in the prompt that we asked for.
Days when the couch seemed more inviting than the gym, when pizza seemed tastier than a salad. But John, with a twinkle in his eye and a determination that was unshakable, pushed through. He began to see changes, small at first, but then more noticeable. His clothes fit better, he felt more energetic, and he started to love the guy he saw in the mirror. His transformation was more than physical. It was a change in mindset, a newfound respect for his body, and a commitment to his
So that's a really long story. You would definitely need to adjust those.
John is not a superhero.
Let's go to this last part.
Waiting to break free from the shackles of unhealthy habits. Imagine for a moment being able to look in the mirror and see a healthier, more confident you. It's not a fleeting image, it's a potential reality. It's not about quick fixes or magic pills, but about sustainable lifestyle changes that will transform you both physically and mentally. Deep down, you know you can do it. Just like John, you have the strength to make a difference in your own life. It's about taking that first step, making that first choice to be better. Every journey starts with a single step, and every step counts. You'll stumble, sure, but remember, every stumble
right there,
is a
that
lesson,
stumble was pretty on point, so that's pretty awesome.
Is a journey of self-love, self-care, and self-improvement. It's about being kind to yourself, believing in your potential, and never giving up no matter how tough the journey gets. So are you ready to unleash the John inside you? Start your journey today and transform your life forever.
So that's pretty good. The fact that it came up with that entire video script AI, the AI voiceover is another step up from their original software, right? Where they've been around for years now. I think that the AI is really, really good. The AI voiceover, I don't see a section where you can actually add your own voiceover. I think that that should be an option where we could add a voiceover and then it would automatically sync to the voiceover that you recorded. That would be really, really cool. But for now, the AI voice is really, really good. I think we would, at this point, need to come in here, and you do need to watch your video. Don't just create it and publish it, right? Because we either need to say, don't create the story, or we need to come in here where we were when it was talking about John, like right here, we would actually need to type in male fitness right here. See if we can sub this out for somebody else, right? I'm just going to replace that right there and then push apply. So then now when we're at that part where it's talking about John.
Many of us had a love affair with comfort food and a long.
So you can see right there, we switched that out, but the, let's see, it should be switching the bottom one out, and maybe it will do that when we actually do the final render. But you can see that when I pushed play right there, it kind of had a little bit of a bug or hiccup right there where it's showing both a little bit, right? So there's just little things that you have to be aware of, but overall, really, really cool stuff. I want to do one more before we, I'm going to go back to home and then we'll go back to create real quick. And let's just say, I'm just going to say top 5 ways to lose weight. And I'm going to say motivation again. And we'll go with female on this one, and we will go with that one right there. And then I'll just say continue. And I want to see, like, is when you just give it a really basic command, what it, because this is letting the AI make all the decisions. I want to see what kind of script and what kind of style it's going to come up with. Okay, so it is very fast as well. I got to hand it to him on that. It only takes like 3 minutes to create the video. We're at a 2-minute and 47-minute video. 2 minutes and 47-second video. Obviously, if you're trying to make like a 6 to 10-minute video, it's going to take 2 to 3 times longer, most likely. But right now, let's go ahead and see. This time, the preview seems to be working right off the bat. So I'm going to go push play and we'll see what we get.
You're in luck because we're about to reveal the secrets. Stay tuned as we unveil the top 5 ways to lose weight. Starting at number 5, have a high...
I will say one of the really cool things about this is that it is able to write text in here as well, and I like that. We didn't, have to do anything with it. We just give it a simple prompt, push a button, and then it creates a video for us. Super cool stuff.
Protein breakfast. You might wonder why. Well, a high-protein breakfast is like the secret weapon in your weight loss arsenal. It helps reduce cravings and cuts down your calorie intake throughout the day. Think about it. When you're not constantly thinking about your next snack, you're free to focus on your goals. It's a simple change, but sometimes the simplest changes make the biggest difference. So remember, don't skip breakfast. Make it. Hydration is a key player in the weight loss.
I think that these are really high quality videos. And that voiceover is great, right? I think that those are the best voiceovers. Those voiceovers will compete with Well Said Labs and 11 Labs as well. So I think that paying the money, they definitely knew they had to have good AI voiceovers, human sounding voiceovers, and I think that they do deliver on that. I think that you do need broad, kind of generic topics to make this work. Otherwise, the content will become redundant, right? And that can be a risk on YouTube. And so we need to be aware of that. If we start getting into really specific things, like if I typed in, a politician up here, or something like that, it probably will not be able to handle anything like that. If I put LeBron James up here, it's not going to be able to have stock footage of LeBron James. So you're not going to be able to do like news or current events or specific videos. These videos are going to work well with like weight loss videos, motivation channels, maybe business, things like that, generic topics and so forth, right? It's not going to do very well with very specific topics. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be fooling around with this for the next month. I paid the $50 for a upgraded account. The upgrade accounts start at $25 a month and I doubled that. So I want to create some content and so forth. And I'll, try to throw some of these videos on some of my channels, see if I can get some views and so forth, and I'll report back to you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. There will be a link to this if you want to go check it out, and we will see you next time.